how important do you think it is for machine learning practitioners to understand what's going on under the hood? So, in your book, it's a prominent part. It's the most prominent part of the beginning of the book. So I guess you think it's important, but so maybe there's a quick answer to that. But then, assuming it is important, why is it important?
Well, I'm not sure if it's important to everybody. I think overall, as the need for machine learning practitioners is increasing and we're getting better and better tools, I think there's going to be large groups of people perhaps who are using tools for specific things and don't necessarily need all the basics or all the details. But again, I wrote this one for what I wanted to see. I like to understand things from scratch and understand what's going on under the hood. And certainly, if you want to get into more advanced parts of this, as well as if you want to then develop new ways of using new algorithms for machine learning and stuff, exactly, then I think you definitely need to know it, right? But taking this ground up approach, it's not well suited to everybody. So it's really about how do you like to learn, right? There are some people would want to start with the deep learning frameworks, get something going, and then after that go back and see, okay, how does this actually work from scratch? Well, I felt if I do it that way, I feel lost because I don't understand the things from ground up. So
unsatisfying.
I think there is room for multiple approaches. So this is one approach.
Yeah, and that is so the direction that I went with the kind of pedagogical approach in my book is that kind of later thing where I was like, look at these really cool things that you can do. All right, and now that you've kind of seen that, let's try to understand what's going on here a little bit more. And so some people like to do that too. So yeah, different kinds of approaches for different people. I love the kind of the way that you summarized it here, that understanding machine learning algorithms under the hood is key to developing your own algorithms. But I think something that you were about to start saying and didn't quite complete because we started shifting to different topics a little bit. But I think what you were going to say is that as we have more and more machine learning practitioners and applications are more and more common, it won't necessarily need to be the case that everyone using machine learning needs to understand what's going on under the hood.
Right. I definitely think so. I mean, I think we need to get it to a point where we can enable more people to use machine learning without knowing all the details, because it's just not realistic that everybody will learn things from scratch. And that's going back to what I said before. So if you have a person doing a PhD in computer architecture, you can't really expect that they should at the same time become experts on machine learning to then be able to apply the two together, right? It would be very nice to be able to then that they can just know a little bit about machine learning to apply it on computer architecture, rather than having to be specialized in two things to be able to make use of these new techniques.